What is going on, everybody? Welcome back into the Hoop State Network. Miles Mastercole here, Anthony Simmons, Rob Bridgers. It's been a few weeks since we've been back at it. I know the Curry boys, but you have been back at it for about a month and a half now. I just want to get y'all's quick thoughts on kind of where we've been so far in the summer as we look ahead to this weekend's Phenom Summer Havoc. Simmons, we start with you.
I think right now it's gonna start to get interesting.
Yeah.
I feel like, towards the end of August and September, enough basketball has been played to the point where now we see that the kids can actually go through a weekend safe. So now things are gonna kind of reset and get back to order. And I think this last stretch could be very interesting.
3-4 weeks here?
Yeah, starting with this weekend.
Yeah.
Right, absolutely. Like, to piggyback off what Simmons said, take a team like CP3, this is their first tournament of the year this summer. Speaking with them guys, they've said that they're excited now to play. Now they see the proper protocols have been taken and everything, so they're ready to get in and get some bumps. So, I'm excited to see them guys.
Absolutely. So, looking ahead to this weekend, you have heavy hitters. You got B. Mays, CP3, Garner Road, Juice All-Stars, Team Marie, Team Charlotte, Team Eat. Miami Rebels are coming up from Florida, Tennessee Bobcats. It's going to be a loaded event. What's one player, if I'll start with each of you, that you're looking forward to checking out this weekend? I'll start with you.
Jalen Hood-Schifino with MJ Rice, period. Those are two national level kids. Jalen Hood-Schifino, Basta, over quarantine, you can tell he's been putting in a lot of work.
Yeah.
And he's a kid that understands, the level of work it takes. So I'm interested to see his growth. And the last time I seen MJ Rice, he was booming on me in Voyager. Keep it a band, bro. So that's always been one of my dogs. I love the way he plays the game, so I'm excited to see those two.
Absolutely. For me, probably Khalil Brantley, man. Would be amazed. I saw a glimpse of his game a couple of weeks ago when he was with Mint Hill. But everything I've seen of him, he's the goods. He's the type of guard that we love.
They call him ISO fam.
The Boogie get downhill, can pull up. So I'm excited to see him be Mays with Mr. Huntley, Hatfield, and BJ Edwards and the crew. So that's probably the guy I'm looking forward to seeing most.
Yeah, he's electric. I saw him up in New York last summer. He averaged 33 a game up there. And then what he did this past couple weekends ago, averaging 38 plus. That was really, really impressive. But I wanted to get into some of the big matchups for each day. I know on Friday night, we have our guy Khalil Brantley. We talked about him. They're playing at 7:40 on the arena court up against Team Charlotte.
Ooh.
Big game. We've talked about on broadcast about how Team Charlotte, every game almost feels like a home game down there because of the support system that they have. Right. What do you kind of foresee happening in the super high level intensity on the defensive end that Charlotte runs with the firepower of BJ Edwards, Huntley Hatfield, and Brantley for B. Mays? What do you kind of see going down there? And we'll be on the call for that one Friday night. I think that's going to be a free stream too.
Honestly, I think it's going to be an interesting matchup because it's a rematch.
Yeah.
They've already bumped before, and B. Mays really wasn't all the way loaded. I definitely think now with, them adding some pieces, it could get very, very interesting. You already know, to come into Rock Hill, so close to Charlotte, and play Team Charlotte, it's a movie. Every Friday night when they boot up, real tired. It's a movie. The crowd's hype, and I think B. Mays is looking forward to that atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? Last time, I think Mr. Hatfield, he had a good game, but he could have, raised his level a little more. I feel like with some new pieces, could be live. What you got, Rob?
Man, listen, the point guard matchup, Jacoby Wright versus Khalil Brantley, that's box office. You know what I mean? Jacoby Wright's, man, he's been one of the top 2 or 3 point guards I've seen all summer. And he's put it all together. So I'm super excited to see how he comes and competes.
Yeah, absolutely. 2 of the other 16U games that are big for me, at least, that I'm watching at. Earlier in the day, I think around 3 o'clock, we got Garner Road 3 SSB 16U taking on Raleigh's Finest. So,
that's personal.
That's very personal. Yeah, that's personal.
That's personal.
Yeah.
Silas Jr.
Who is emerging. Silas is emerging, man.
Listen, man, top 5. Listen, Silas is coming together.
Yep.
It's always been there, but it's coming together, and it's beautiful because it's like size. He's 6'3", 6'4" now. Athleticism, IQ is all hitting. And when that happens, you never know where the Geo Dizzle will take you. But yeah, that's personal, Ryan.
That's very personal. Talking to Justin Mon's dad, William.
Yeah.
That's the game. That's the game he's wanted.
He saw these. I texted him the schedule this morning. He said, "Perfect."
Thank you. Exactly what he told me. So no, I mean, so Justin Mon is another guy that a lot of people do not talk about in the state of North Carolina, but he is rock steady, man. He gets it done week in and week out. He's proud to have a big year at Heritage, man.
Yeah, that's a fact. So
I was told that those two were cut a combined 4 times by Garner Road. So that one is personal for those two.
Last time when I had both of those boys, 8th grade storm, we ran that thing on the road and sprayed the spot. Low key for real, so hey man, you never know. Could happen again, messing with them brothers. Also don't forget shooter.
Colin Tanner.
You know what I'm saying?
Colin Tanner. They picked up Adam Vincent from Piedmont, the 6'5" white kid that could shoot it, pretty athletic too. And then Garner Road, like we know the kind of talent they have. That 16U team hasn't been able to put it together from a wins-loss perspective, but they're supremely talented.
Avion Penn, big time.
Big time. High major, every bit of it.
Yeah, man. What I would like to see with Garner Road, somebody like Nick Graves to be a little more assertive. Like Nick has all the tools to be a high-level point guard. I think sometimes young point guards, they get stuck trying to be a true point guard too much. You gotta learn to understand like time and situation, when to take over a game. Yeah.
That's gonna be a big.
And then the other 16U game, Team Curry boys booting up against Team Marie, 6:30. So we get the Jai Smith, Iffy matchup. We get Elijah Gray and Trayvon Bird on the wing. Like it's gonna be fun. Proctor shooting threes.
Small.
Yeah. So Simmons, we know how you feel. Biases aside, because we know you're booting up with the Curry boys. It's gonna be a good game. Yeah, Caleb Foster.
Like butter. You know what I mean? Shout out to my boys, Nick and his squad. But like, the thing of it is like besides the fact that I'm Curry, of course I think Curry's gonna win, but it's just like those boys have had a lot of bump this summer. They've already played CP3, they've already played Atlanta Celtics, they already played Pro 1. Like they've played everybody. Like we play regionally. So you know what I'm saying, coming into this game, you know what I'm saying, I think they're gonna take care of business.
Absolutely. What about you?
I'm excited to see Team Curry. I saw Caleb play with them guys the very first tournament. He played 17th. I think he had like 15 the first game or something like that.
Boy, it's a different monster on that 16.
Yeah, I can only imagine. So that was my thought when they were like, he's a freshman. I texted him after the game. I was like, yo, he's a star. I knew you remember you texted. I was like, yo, that is a star right there.
And that 16U Curry team, like Caleb's the headliner, but they're deep. Like you look down the line, you got Quav, you got Big Shane, Iffy, Elijah.
DJ Nix too,
DJ
right?
Nix, how can I forget? Yeah, absolutely. So that Curry team is loaded. Team Marie, obviously Jai Smith is headline. He's probably a top 75, top 100 kind of kid. So it'll be a big time matchup. 16U. Looking ahead to Saturday a little bit, we get CP3. We get the return of CP3, and they're taking on B Mays and Team Charlotte. How do you? Yeah, Team Charlotte, last game of the night, 8:50. They're playing B Mays at, I want to say, early afternoon area.
I'll say that's one of the bigger storylines for the weekend. Either is it Team Marie or is it CP3? Because, a lot of Team Marie guys, Deontay, Bobby, Breon, Baby T, they've been Team Marie guys from the majority of summer. CP3's back. Hey, can I get my guys back?
Yeah, I believe it's from how it seems, it looks like they're going to be going back to CP3.
From everything, I did confirm with Bobby and Breon, they're both going back to CP3. Now, the other two guys, you said
I confirmed with Traquavion. He said he is.
Okay, so.
Yeah.
And I know Style.
And they got Styles. And they got
Mr. Style.
And Mr. Bradley.
Yeah. Oh.
And yeah.
That's a mob.
That is a mob. And then you look at another team that's coming in, AIA, the Brock Williams team. You have Brock, you have Javante Waverly, Nick Green, A.K. Holden, Dante Kiesenhofer.
Javante Waverly.
That's a guy that he needs to play this summer because I feel like out of sight, out of mind. You know what I mean? So
we know when Javante comes, like Javante's gonna play. That's a dog. So you look at those two in the backcourt. They're going to be taking on Team Marie and Garner Road on that Saturday. And Team Marie is going to be interesting to see. And Team Marie, I think, is playing Garner Road as well. So you have Dalen and Red going up against their old team. So what I'm saying is, Saturday, y'all better tune in. Like if y'all don't tune in, it's Saturday's gonna be spicy.
I'm stirring the pot.
So Saturday's going to be spicy. So I'll quickly ask you, like, what's one thing you're going to be really looking for between, like, maybe the little extracurricular stuff going on?
Honestly, man, like those matchups and everything is intriguing because like it's smoke and it's talent. I mean, that's the whole point of AAU. Like, it's been a lot of chatter. It's here. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's get it done. But I mean, really, for me, like I said, what the reason why things will get interesting is because it's a lot of players in the state that have names and offers. You know what I'm saying? And cred, you know what I'm saying, that haven't played. So now, I just think that having a chance to see them is very important, yo.
Absolutely.
I gotta FaceTime me. We got a lot of breaks in between our games.
Hey, let's get my boy a link, bro. My boy need a link, yo. Get him a free link, yo.
I need a link, yo. Wow, boy.
Give my boy a link, dog.
So, kind of as we wrap things up, relatively speaking, we talk about the big guys, obviously, but what are maybe some off the radar indie guys? I know you're a big fan of Kayden Dawkins. Kind of speak on what he's been doing.
My dog, Kayden Dawkins, man. I'll talk about two guys, Kayden Dawkins and KJ Garrett. Both 2021 point guards under the radar. Big time talents. Both of them, they do two things. They run a team and they both can defend. But Kayden's different on the offensive end, man. Like think like Junior Robinson type, that type of guard where he's small by nature, but heart of a lion, man. And he's gonna compete, man. Like, he doesn't care who's in front of him. So Lil Birdie told me Lincoln Memorial's on line 1. So that's tough.
Yeah, absolutely. Simmons, I know you're a big advocate for Toby Harris. He was one of the top independent players in the state playing with the Carolina Flyers. What do you know about his game, and why is he someone that coaches and fans should be watching all weekend?
I mean, flat out, Durham Academy has played great basketball over the last 4 years. They've been one of the best programs in the state, very underrated. And I mean, he's a kid that's really gotten the most out of that. One of the kids that gotten the most out of that program. To me, honestly, I think he's the best shooter in the state. Like, it doesn't, like, I haven't seen him miss too many, and when he get going, listen, I mean, he hits threes in bunches.
He's like 6'7" too.
Yeah, that's what you want. And on top of the fact that he's 6'7", but the beauty of it was last year when, you know what I'm saying, like, we all were hurt when MJ Rice went down.
Right.
But what that allowed Toby to do was he was playing so many different positions. So now from a physicality standpoint,
he's so much better.
You know what I'm saying? He's so much better. I think he really understands how to defend the post now. You know what I'm saying? Like, and rebounding. So when you have those intangibles already with the fact that he's a 6'7" shooter, I'm gonna keep it real, yo. He's hot major.
He's a kid
you can't tell me he isn't. He's a 6'7" shooter.
Yeah.
That's hot major.
I had a D3 coach was like, I hope he doesn't blow up out. Like,
Move. Nah, man.
You don't have a
listen.
you don't have a chance in hell.
Listen, shout out to his program, you know what I'm saying, his coaches and everything he did. But on the politics side, like, it would be crazy, you know what I'm saying, like if something else happened. But like, that kid right there is definitely, you know what I'm saying, high major to me.
And a kid for me that I'm keeping my eye on from Hoop Wall Street, and a kid that we know is Sam Perez.
Oh, yeah.
And he's playing with them in 22 this weekend. I know there's some stuff up in the air about what he could be doing in the future, but he's playing with them this weekend, and he recently classified to 22. And this is a 6 at Trinity Raleigh, playing for Burrell with him and Noah Ross on the wing.
Oh, Sam, listen, Sam got some boogie. He'll punch that thing, too.
He's a 6'7" kid.
He'll punch that thing.
He's pitching 90 plus. He's done with baseball, and he was going to be the starting quarterback, and he's done with football.
AKA that big unit.
Yeah. So he's like 6'7", 6'8", and big, and can shoot the hell out of it.
Oh, yeah.
So he's an independent kid that I'm going to be keeping my eye on this weekend. But either way, so those are a few guys. Any other final thoughts kind of wrapping up as we...
Yeah, Sam Perez, AKA that big unit.
No, super excited about this weekend. A lot of talent's going to be in the building. Like I said, I'm ready to get there early, man. Like, starting off Raleigh's finest in Garner Road. Like, I know it's not the first arena game, but that's one of the...
Yeah, it's at 3 o'clock.
Yeah, so I'm looking... Yeah. So looking forward to that. So.
No, that should be a big one. We appreciate y'all's support. I believe we're doing Free Stream Fridays from now on. I think Webb talked about that. So we're gonna let y'all in on a little exclusive. Yeah. So Saturday night, Webb is all but 100% confirmed to me. Basically 100% confirmed. 7:40, B Mays versus Team Charlotte for the free, and right after that, Team Marie, Tennessee Bobcats for the free. So we got a little UAA matchup, a little independent bump right after, some high-level games on YouTube. You're welcome at the Hoop State on Twitter, at Hoop State Network on Instagram. Follow all of us. Put the graphic up with our social in there. We're out. We'll see y'all soon.